Alright, time to get into Hector Hall, and this guy has three different super identities. He's the child of the Golden Age Hawkman and Hawkgirl, when they were still, you know, they've changed quite a few times what they were, but in his iteration, at the very least, they were the ones we know are most familiar with. They're reincarnating over and over and over again. Heroes. That they were. Hector was their son in one of their reincarnation cycles, and was born without a soul because of stuff to do with the Egyptian gods. Hawkman and Hawkwoman are their own set of worms, but through a lot of silly things, he became the Silver Scarab because he felt neglected by his parents and became his own superhero wearing an armor made out of nth metal. A lot of stuff happened with him, but what's pertinent here is when he became the Sandman. See, when he died and was resurrected, it wasn't quite right. He got shunted into the Dreaming, and Brute and Glob had just lost their plaything, the previous Sandman. So they, took him and made him the new Sandman. This gave him all the same problems that the previous one had, which was a real problem for him because he had been involved with the Golden Age Fury, who is Hippolyta Trevor, aka the child of the Golden Age Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor. And she was pregnant at the time, which was not good for the psyche of the man who cannot leave the Dreaming for longer than an hour at a time. Eventually, he came back and proposed to Lita, and, they got married and went into the Dreaming, which was all well and good until Morpheus had to wake up and start being Morpheus. So he let Hector go back to being dead, and, told him basically, oh, by the way, that unborn kid you got? Yeah, that's mine. Because Morpheus is kind of a dick. And, yeah. But then he reincarnated again and became one of the new Dr. Fates. Which is even weirder, because the reincarnation this time was the child of Hawk and Dove. So that's fun. But in the time that he was, dead, Lita had ended up in a magical coma. More stuff to do with the whole Sandman thing. And he kept trying to wake her up, but that just wouldn't go, because magic. Eventually, it did work, though, and they went back into the Dreaming to be with their son, the then current Sandman, Daniel, who is the one who replaced Dream. But they ended up dying, and permanently joining their son there. So, not too bad. Yay, sad Sandman.